Walker Stadium umpires for tonight's game are in the field, Clint Baxter, and behind home plate.
Well, good evening once again, baseball fans. That was Timber Joey with tonight's ceremonial first kick. And it looks like Jeremiah Coughlin has given Dylan the red card. Well, this evening's off to a fast start. Welcome in once again, friends. Glad to have you along. It is time for Pickles baseball. Tonight's the rubber game of our three-game series against the visiting Ridgefield Raptors. And now I am going to kick it down to our public address announcers, Joe Simons and Jeremiah Coughlin, for tonight's introductions.
Playing third from the University of Portland, number 14, Jake Sukata. Batting second and playing second from Oklahoma University, number 46, Jackson Pickles. Batting third, playing first from the College of Mechanics, number 38, Andy Allison. Batting fourth, from Ventura College, number 7, your pickle batter of the evening, Reese Calvin. Batting fifth, center field from Palomar College, number 39, Quincy Scott.
Better.
Batting sixth and playing left from
A little.
West College, number 16, Jack Samuel. Batting seventh and playing right for the Raptors from Fulton College, number 9, Britton Houston. Batting eighth, the catcher from Pepperdine, number 11, Cole Sheehan. And batting ninth for the Raptors, the shortstop from San Diego Community College, number 1, Julian Nunez. The pitcher, Ridgefield, from Rockhurst College, number 17, Sawyer Allen. The Raptors are managed by Chris Cota. Walker Stadium, are you ready to meet your Pickles? Leading off tonight in playing center field from the University of Hawaii, number 9, Niall Alvaro. Batting second is your catcher from Washington State University, number 39, Andrew McKenna. Batting third, the designated hitter from St. Mary's, number 1, Dalton Bayshore. Batting cleanup for the hits and playing right from St. Peter's, number 18, Nicky Marquez. Batting fifth and playing short from the University of the Pacific, number 6, Jack Metco. Batting sixth and controlling the hot corner from Long Beach State, number 10, Armando Briseño. Batting seventh and playing left from the University of Hawaii, number 14, Steve Lancaster. Batting eighth, the first baseman from Seattle University, number 38, Cameron Dayton. Batting ninth and playing second from the University of Nevada, number 48, Jackson Brian Gray, Jordan Marcus, and Rick Williams. The associate head coach of Portland is Jim Apple, and Pickles are managed by Mark Max Magdaleno. At this time, we ask that you please stand, remove your hats, and direct your attention to the flag in left field for our national anthem sung by Abby Crossan. One more time for Abby Crossan.
All right, baseball friends, glad to have you along for the ride this evening. As mentioned earlier tonight, Game 3, the rubber game of a 3-game series with the Ridgefield Raptors. Your Portland Pickles victorious in Game 1. Game 2 got away from them late last night, looking to rebound with a series win this evening. Well, friends, as you may have noticed, it is Soccer City USA night here at Walker Stadium, brought to you by Away Days Brewing. I'm told there are members of PDXFC, the Timbers, and Thorns joining us for the celebration here at the park tonight. Should be a fun evening honoring Portland's proud soccer traditions. Also, friends, I am going to be dropping a link into the chat occasionally throughout the evening tonight where you can click on to bid on the Soccer City Away Days jerseys that are being worn by the Pickles tonight. If you win the auction for the jersey you bid on, it will be signed and we will send it to you wherever you may be. The auction ends tonight at 9:30, and you should know that these jerseys aren't available to purchase anywhere and will not be available after tonight. So get your bids in soon if you hope to score one. I am going to work on dropping that link in the chat right now. Glad to have you all along with us tonight. Andrew Babcock checking in. Got to hang out with him before the ball game tonight. My mom is in the chat, Snoopy Doopy. Tom Jones, glad to have you both along. Debbie checking in once again. Well, look at the Portland Pickles baseball putting that link in there. Well done, friends. BFXP63 joining in. Glad to have you along. Ethan Bryan hanging out tonight. Ross hanging out in here. Ian, good to have you all along. Defensively for your Pickles tonight, Andrew McKenna behind the dish, Cameron Dayton at first base, Jackson Waller at second, Armando Briseño at third, Jack Metcho at short, Zage Lancaster, Nihel Calderon, and Nicky Marcantinados, your outfielders from left to right. Game time temperature here at historic Walker Stadium in the Lentz neighborhood of Portland, Oregon. 73 degrees with a wind of 6 miles an hour out of the north-northwest. Will the jerseys be washed first? That is a legitimate and good question. Out on the mound, that is Liam Miller for your Pickles. Wind in the first pitch of the ball game at 7:14 this evening, over for a strike. 1-0. Over under tonight set at 2 hours and 49 minutes. We have an amazing crowd tonight, Larry. The walk-up here at the park was exceptional this evening. Next pitch missing away at 87, 1-1. Liam into his motion, now brings in the 1-1 pitch, high at 77. Ball 2, 2-1. Lights already on here at Walker Stadium. Outfield nearly entirely covered in the shadows provided by the left field trees. Wind and the 2-1 pitch coming in, outside at 87, ball 3. 3-1. Liam Miller from Washington State University. This is game number 3 for him in this West Coast League season. As he goes into his motion, 3-1 pitch on the way, misses at 87, ball 4. Jake Sakata working a leadoff walk for the Raptors. 1 on, nobody down, and that's going to bring up second baseman number 46, Jackson Nicholas. Jackson from Oklahoma. Pauses before he steps into the batter's box, taps home plate. Miller comes set, staring over at first base. First pitch on the way, over for a strike at 87, 0-1. Those jerseys are pretty sweet. If y'all are familiar with the Away Days Brewery, the jerseys striped like their cans of beer. Throw over to first base, more a light toss. Sakata back safely. Miller stares into McKenna, has his side. Holds while looking at first, 0-1 pitch on the way. Misses in at 87. Ball 1. They are pullover jerseys. The numbers on the back in black striped numbers. Next pitch fouled down the first base line. Count goes to 1-2 on Jackson Nicholas. Andy Allenson on deck. Calderon playing maybe a couple steps in center. Mark Antinanos at normal depth out in right. Wind and the 1-2 pitch on the way. Got him looking, strike 3. Jackson Nicholas down on strikes. So 1 on, 1 away, and that will bring up Andy Allenson. Allenson last night 2 for 5 with a pair of RBIs. Miller with a couple looks over at first before bringing the first pitch in, and inside at 87, 1-0. Your umpires for tonight's game, Tim Montoya behind the dish, Clint Baxter out in the field. Miller set at the waist. And another throw over to first base. Again, Sakata back safely. Jackson Waller a few steps in from the outfield grass on the infield dirt at second. 1-0 pitch coming in, swung on, and that one's taken in the left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Nihal Calderon giving chase. Gets it at the wall. Rounding third and heading home is Jake Sakata, and there will be no throw to the plate as the relay gets away. Give Andy Allenson an RBI double. Raptors on the board early. As was brought up in the chat already this evening, no walks. Those hurt, and this one did. First walk of the evening brought in for the Raptors. Another runner on in scoring position for Reese Calvin, the designated hitter. First pitch he sees tonight, pops up to the right side. Mark Cantinados giving chase, comes in, makes the play, throws it. Nice catch by Jackson Waller at second there. Looked like Mark Cantinados was gunning for third there, but Reese Calvin down F9. 2 away. Allenson gets his lead at second base. Quincy Scott, the center fielder, stands in. First game for the center fielder here in the West Coast League season. First pitch he sees, misses away at 88, ball 1. Jack Thompson checking in, welcome. Liam gets his sign from McKenna. 1-0 pitch, swung on and hit towards third. Fielded by Briseño, the throw over to first in time. 5-3 goes Quincy Scott, and that will do it for the Raptors here in the first inning. But 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors in 1 runner left on. We are headed to the bottom of the first inning. Your Pickles already down 1-0.
Tired of beer that's just too bland? No problem! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, popping, plus you can take it almost anywhere. So stop drinking boring beer and start living rangerously today.
I'm just not ready to go back to a gym.
Well, clearly you haven't gone crunch mode.
Crunch mode?
It's the feeling that you get
when you finish up a set.
Everyone working up a sweat. When you're hating your trainer, but love her when you're done.
Working out the meal, you know the one.
Yeah, that's crunch mode.
crunch mode.
Join Crunch Fitness. Membership start at $9.99 a month.
To the bottom of the first inning we go. Your Pickles down 1-0. On the mound for the Ridgefield Raptors, that is number 17, Sawyer Allen. Sawyer Allen from Rockhurst College. This will be his 3rd appearance. Thrown 7 innings, surrendered 6 hits, 6 runs, all of those earned. Struck out 7, walked 3, a 7.71 ERA, and an 0-1 record. Defensively for the Raptors, that's Cole Sheehan behind the dish, Andy Allenson at first, Jackson Nicholas at second, Jake Sakata at third, Julian Nunez at short, Jack Salmon, Quincy Scott, and Britton Beeson, your outfielders from left to right.
Leading off for Portland, your center fielder, from the University of Hawaii, number 9.
Is Mag's jersey not available for purchase on the auction? That's kind of funny. I don't remember what Mags' number is, though. Wind in the first pitch. Bottom of the first inning, misses high at 85, ball 1. Sawyer looks in for his sign. 1-0 pitch, misses away at 86, ball 2. Allen has the sign he was looking for, comes set. Now brings in the 2-0 pitch over the outer part of the plate at 86. 2-1. Allen now steps off. Count it 2-1. Andrew McKenna and Dalton Mayshore for your Pickles here in the first inning. Next pitch fouled into the netting on the right. 2-2 the count. Well done, Debbie. 2-2 the count on Calderon. Allen set, pitch on the way. High at 87. Ball 3, 3-2. Philip Mayhall checking in. Glad to have you along on the broadcast. Wind and the 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit to the left side. Julian Nunez, the throw over to first in time. 6-3 the put out on Calderon.
Next up for the Pickles is your catcher. From Wazoo.
One down for Andrew McKenna.
Andrew McKenna.
McKenna from Washington State University. Pauses now, steps into the batter's box. Shadows creeping over the infield now. Sawyer's first pitch of the at-bat, swung on and missed. Swung through an 80-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch, 0-1. Timber Joey, a very popular person at the ballpark this evening. 0-1 pitch on the way, misses well away. Ball one. Jake Moe checking in. Hello. Glad to have you along. Wynan Allen's 1-1 pitch floats in and inside at 79. Ball two. 2-1. That's right, Tom Corvallis back in action tonight after a few days off. Run you through the West Coast League scoreboard here in a little bit. 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and hit through the left side. Nice diving stop by Julian Nunez. Long throw over to first base, not in time. Give Andrew McKenna something slightly longer than an infield single.
From St. Mary's, number 1, Dalton Mayshore.
Tip of the cap to Nunez, the shortstop, though, getting a glove on that. It was a long throw over to first base, and he was tailing away. Still got it there on a bounce, dug out by Allenson. Tying run aboard, one down, top of the first inning. Allen's pitch missing away at 84. Dalton Mayshore, the designated hitter for your Pickles, standing in. Mayshore from St. Mary's College. Allen comes set at the chest, now brings in the 1-0, swung on and fouled back. Count goes to 1-1. Mayshore takes a practice swing and stands back in. Slow throw over to first base, diving back safely is McKenna. Allen comes set, infield a double play depth. Next pitch swung on and missed. Chasing an outside pitch at 80 miles an hour. Count goes to 1-2. Great night for baseball here at the ballpark. Another throw over to first base, and again McKenna back safely. Wind and the 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Mayshore goes fishing, comes up empty. First strikeout for Sawyer Allen. 2 away for the home team here in the first inning. That'll bring up your right fielder, number 18, Nicky Marcantinados.
Nicky Marcantinados.
Sawyer's first pitch swung on and taken out to left field, but foul. Number of folk here at the stadium this evening wearing referee shirts. Jeremiah Coughlin riling up the crowd. Allen comes set. That pitch hit hard into center field, drifting over. Quincy Scott will make the catch, and that will do it for your Pickles here in the first inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. First frame done. Visiting Raptors lead 1-0.
Save money on your transportation costs with TriMet's reduced fare transit card. If you meet income requirements, get your first month free while you enjoy unlimited rides on buses and trains. Learn more and apply today at TriMet.org/save.
Some play for the thrill. Others, the fortune. But the true legends, they play for the free drinks. Voodoo Ranger Juicy Haze IPA. Live rangerously.
To the top of the second inning we go. Raptors taking a 1-0 lead in the first. They'll be sending up Jack Salmon, right fielder Britton Beeson, and the catcher Cole Sheehan here in the second inning. Ron, the K-Man, checking in from left field. Curious if he'll be as busy tonight as he was last night. Portland Pickles pitchers combining for 13 strikeouts in last night's game. Pitching definitely was not the issue in the loss last night. But that's in the past, and we are in the present. Miller's first pitch of the second, a little bit high and inside at 75, ball one. Miller already into his wind, 1-0 pitch, over for a strike at 76 miles an hour. Nice looking off-speed pitch, 1-1. I don't know if I'm in a position to figure out whether the uniforms will be washed or not. 1-1 pitch swung on and a bouncer up the middle. Over shortstop Jack Metcho makes the play, but not in time. Jack Salmon aboard with an infield single. Nice effort by Metcho. But we will send those jerseys to you. We're not going to make you come pick them up. And honestly, up close, they look great. Both Mo and Crow rocking them here in the press box. Miller comes set at the waist. He's going to throw over to first base, diving back safely, Jack Salmon. Miller comes set. Another long look at first base. Pitch on the way, swung on, hit to the left side. Nice play at third, over to second, over to first, in time. That is your textbook 5-4-3 double play. So the leadoff single by Jack Salmon erased. 2 down, nobody on, and that's going to bring up Cole Sheehan. Miller's first pitch to Cole fouled off at the plate. 0-1. Cole from Pepperdine University coming into tonight's game batting .200. Oh, 1 pitch to Cole, over for a strike at 86, 0-2. Liam Miller hunting for that second strikeout. Pitch on the way, over the outside part of the plate at 87. Got him looking, strike 3, second strikeout for Liam Miller, and that is the end of the top of the second inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. To the bottom of the second, we all go. 1-0 Ridgefield. We are back for the bottom of the second inning. Left field tree shadows covering nearly all of the infield, save for that small sliver over by third base. Sawyer Allen back out on the mound for the Raptors. Remember, friends, if you like these away day jerseys, and why wouldn't you, you can bid on those online. Important to note, that auction ends tonight at 9:30. Much like the Launch-A-Ball, don't wait until 9:32 and try and put your bid in then. Not going to work. No, will not count. So make sure you get those bids in prior to 9:30. Sally checking in the chat. Welcome, Jeff Austin back tonight. Howdy, friend. It's going to be Jack Metcho, Armando Briseño, and Zage Lancaster for your Pickles here in the second. Sawyer Allen comes set at the chest. His first pitch of the second misses away at 84. Ball one. 16543. I, more than anybody, appreciate a good callback. Well done. 1-0 pitch on the way. Misses low at 85. Ball two. 2-0. Right field berm filling in nicely. Those folks out there hanging out in the shade. 2-0 pitch on the way. Misses low. Ball three. 3-0. Sally cheering on Liam Miller. Gary Grosjean checking into the chat. Inside, ball four. Leadoff walk for Jack Metcho. April H hanging out in the chat again. April H designed prototypes for Pickles Bingo, it sounds like, and I am delighted to see these. One on for Armando Briseño. Throw over to first base. Diving back safely, Jack Metco. Jack gets his lead over at first once again. Pitch on the way, bounced up the middle. Nice snag by Sawyer Allen. 1-6-3-4, thank you. Sunlight pouring into the press box here, making it hard to see. So a 1-4-3 double play. Nobody down, 2 on for Zage Lancaster. First pitch he sees darn near hits him. A little bit inside at 81. Ball one. Allen has his sign, 1-0 on the way. Another bouncer up the middle. This one over the mound. Throw by the shortstop. Nunez over to Allenson. 6-3 the putout. And that'll do it for your Pickles here in the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We are through 2 frames now. Still, Raptors 1, Pickles nothing. Alrighty, friends, I think we're back. Julian Nunez, Jake Sakata, and Jackson Nicholas here in the third inning for the Raptors. First pitch of the third misses inside at 86, ball one. Miller's 1-0 on the way. That one over for a strike at 86, 1-1. Nunez from San Diego Community College takes that one and pops it up. Shallow left field. Gonna be Jack Metcho walking out and making the play. P6 the put out on Julian Nunez. That'll turn the lineup over for the Raptors. Jake Sakata back to the plate. Let's walk through those West Coast League scoreboards this half inning. In Nanaimo, the Night Owls hosting Yakima Valley. Nanaimo leading 3-2 bottom of the third. Liam Miller into his line, pitch on the way, fouled off into the netting on the left. In Corvallis, the Knights have decided they wanted to play baseball again. They currently lead the Elks by a score of 1-0 in the bottom of the fourth. Falcons and Bells tied in Bellingham at 0. Miller set. 0-1 pitch on the way, inside at 75, ball one. In Walla Walla, the Sweets still hosting the Black Bears. Walla Walla up 2-1, that game in the bottom of the fourth. In Springfield, Drifters and Apple Sox tied at 4. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and a bouncer up the middle. And that's gonna get into center field. Give Jake Sakata a single, second time he has been aboard tonight. That Springfield Wenatchee game is in the bottom of the fourth, and in Edmonton, the Riverhawks hosting Kamloops. That game in the top of the fifth inning, Edmonton trailing 5-2. Liam Miller set, pitch on the way, low and away at 84, ball one. I think the chat will only allow certain people to post links. That might be the issue y'all are facing. Look over towards first base, 1-0 pitch on the way, outside at 85, ball two. April, if you want to send me that link, it's just my name at Gmail. We'll see what we can do on our end. Miller glances over at first, twice. 2-0 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. 85-mile-an-hour pitch that Nicholas swung through. Count at 2-1 on the Raptors' second baseman. Miller a throw over to first, back standing Jake Sakata. Liam looks into McKenna, comes set, glances over at first again. Runner goes, 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off. Almost hit Andy Allenson in the on-deck circle. Nicholas steps back in, twirls the bat once. Facing a 2-2 count. One out, Sakata on at first. Miller comes set at the waist. 2-2 pitch on the way, high and inside. Looks like that one might have gotten away from Miller, clocking in at 72. Count full now on Jackson. Liam's 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on and hit towards second. Waller's got it. Over to Metcho for one. Relay to first. Not in time. Jackson Nicholas aboard on a fielder's choice. Jake Sakata erased.
Number 38, Andy Allenson.
So for all y'all scoring along at home, that'll go down as a fielder's choice for 6. 2 away now for Andy Allenson. Allenson with the RBI double back in the first inning that put the lone run on the scoreboard. First pitch he sees this at bat, 87 miles an hour on the outer part of the plate, 0-1. Glance over to first base, and again, 0-1 pitch on the way. Outer part of the plate, 86 miles an hour, 0-2. Pickles fans making some noise. 0-2 pitch on the way. Outside at 87. Crowd wanted that, but not giving the umpire too much grief over the call. Glance over at first base. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit through the hole on the right side. And that's going to get in right field for a base hit. Hitting second, and now thinking better of it, Jackson Nicholas returns to the bag. Give Andy Allenson a single. No RBI this time. Well, it's not a raffle for the jersey tonight, Kerry. We're auctioning them off, and proceeds are benefiting a soccer group that I don't remember the name of because I didn't get it ahead of time. My bad. Benefit Street Soccer USA. First pitch hit towards short. Metcho can't find the handle. Throw home. In. Oh! Couldn't hold on to the ball. Safe at home. And advancing all the way to third is Andy Allenson. Allenson to third. Nicholas comes in to score. Reese Calvin ends up on at first with an RBI single. So 2 runs in. Reese Calvin on at first. Andy Allenson on at third. Quincy Scott at the dish. First pitch he sees in the third inning, missing away at 76 ball 1. And that's going to be enough to draw Andrew McKenna out for a conversation. Mag's not on his way out, no, and if there was anything being considered, pitching coach Brian Grant would be the first one to go out to the mound to have a conversation with Miller and McKenna. Only when a pitching change is going to be made will you typically see Mags take a stroll out to the mound. Runners their leads at first and third. Runner from second goes. Going to be a throw down to second base, not in time. Runner from third does not go. Credit Reese Calvin with a stolen base. So runners now at second and third, 2 down. Howdy, Lewis. Glad to have you along. So, Lewis, I don't have that Corvallis was playing 2 today. It looks like they're playing a doubleheader tomorrow, friend. Wind and the 2-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Swung through a 78-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch. Tom giving us the update. Knights currently leading 2-0. But yeah, I didn't see an early game on the West Coast League scoreboard, Lewis. It does look like they are playing 2 tomorrow. 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that one's taken into center field. Nihel Calderon could not quite come up with it. Coming in to score, Andy Allenson. Reese Calvin will follow him. Give Quincy Scott a 2 RBI single. Liam having a rough inning, and here comes the aforementioned Brian Krantz. Debbie, not a huge fan of this so far. Can't say that I disagree, friend. I do know it's early. On the board so far, 4 runs on 6 base hits and no errors for the Raptors. For your Pickles, no runs on 1 base hit and no errors. Gary, do we have activity in the Pickles bullpen yet? Uncertain as to whether or not the Pickles have anybody up and throwing in the pen just yet. Liam Miller back out on the mound. Jake Salmon at the plate for the Raptors. Pitch on its way in, inside. 1-0. Oh, no worries, Carrie. I just wanted y'all to know that you are welcome to bid on those jerseys. Again, that auction ends at 9:30 tonight. In case you're trying to place late bids to win a jersey. 1-0 pitch on the way, over first strike at 85. Count evens up at 1-1. Salmon with a single to lead off the second inning. Already up again here in the third. Miller set, time called. Play resumes now. Miller comes set. 1-1 pitch on the way in and inside. Once again at 86. 2-1. 2 strikeouts tonight so far for Liam Miller. 1 strikeout for Sawyer Allen, pitcher for the Raptors. Miller glances over to first before bringing in the 2-1 pitch. Low and away ball 3. 3-1. Sun just over the tip of the trees out in left field. Shadows all over the playing surface now. Miller's 3-1 pitch on the way. Low and away ball 4. So Quincy Scott moves down to second base as Jack Salmon draws a walk. Right fielder Brenton Beeson to the plate. Miller struggling here in the second inning, looking for any way possible to get that third out. Walker Stadium faithful trying to make some noise. First pitch of the at-bat misses. It's 78 ball 1. Two walks, 2 strikeouts so far from Miller. Comes set at the waist. Looks back at second. 1-0 pitch on the way. Low and inside ball 2. 2-0. Uneasy hush on the crowd here at Walker Stadium. Miller's 2-0 pitch on the way. Again, misses. That one at 86. Miller coming in tonight with a 1.0 ERA. Had 12 strikeouts coming into the evening. Now brings in his 3-0 pitch over the outer part of the plate for a strike at 87, 3-1. Miller, 12 strikeouts and 4 walks coming into tonight. Has 2 of each in the game this evening. 3-1 pitch over for a strike at 86. Count goes to 3-2. Expect the folks below me to make some noise. Miller looks back towards second. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled into the netting. 3-2 the count. Andrew's back up here from the party deck. Didn't I do that last season once? Was it also Andrew last season? What was the name last year? Wind and the 3-2 pitch on the way. Got him looking, strike three. Britton Beeson down on strikes. That pitch coming in at 84 miles an hour. Third strikeout for Liam Miller, but damage done here in the third inning. 3 runs, all of those earned on 4 base hits. No errors and 1 runner left on. Friends, it is time for the Pickle Juice drinking contest. We'll let you check that out. Just for clarification, it's Matthew up here in the press box now. E12. Okay, so I know that some of y'all play along at home with the over-under. Does anybody play along with the Pickle Juice drinking contest at home? Just curious. It's going to be Cameron Dayton, Jackson Waller, and Nihel Calderon for your Pickles here in the third inning. Tim Montoya, the home plate umpire, returns behind home plate. Cameron Dayton to the dish for his first at-bat tonight. Cameron from Seattle University. First pitch he sees tonight. Misses away, ball 1. It's on the bingo card. That, pardon me, 1-0 pitch hit to short. Throw from Nunez over to Allenson in time. Cameron Dayton out 6-3. I appreciate that, April. I will check for that. Thank you. Jackson Waller's first plate appearance tonight. First pitch he sees. Over for a strike, 0-1. Sawyer Allen comes set, now brings in the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Waller quickly behind in the count, 0-2. Wide and the pitch on the way, swung on and popped foul over to the right. Don't think the stadium quite held that in, but I also don't think it made it all the way out to the parking lot. Sawyer comes set, 0-2 pitch. Misses away, that one definitely got away from him at 87. 1-2. Jackson settles in. Allen's 1-2 pitch. Missing ball 2. 2-2. Allen's 2-2, spoiled foul on the right. That one just gets past the stands down the first base line. Allen's 2-2 pitch comes in inside. Count now full on the Pickles second baseman, Nihel Calderon on deck. Sawyer Allen comes set, 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on and hit up the middle. Nice stop by Jackson Nicholas. The throw over to first in time for 3, the put out on Jackson Waller. Raptors with some snappy defense tonight. 2 away for your Pickles here in the bottom of the third inning, and that's going to bring a Nihel Calderon. Calderon was out 6-3 leading off the first inning. First pitch he looks at, misses away, ball 1. Showed bunt, pulled it back. Steps out, twirls the bat, now stands back in. Allen's 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off. Count goes to 1-1. Allen finally gets the sign he's looking for, comes set at the chest, 1-1 pitch on the way, bunt shown and bunted up the first base line, might be trouble, is trouble. Nihel Calderon with a bunt single. Credit to Sawyer Allen, went chasing after it. I'm not sure if the dive was voluntary or not, but we'll go ahead and say that it was. Allen wasn't able to quite come up with it, and Calderon beats the play to the bag. Pickles with 1 on, 2 down for catcher Andrew McKenna. First pitch McKenna sees inside at 84, ball 1. Oh, you poured out that bourbon, Tom? Oh, you're hurting me. Sawyer Allen coming off the mound and walking over towards the first base dugout. I think he's looking for a Band-Aid. Or no, a glass of water. Get the blood off. As you do. Right, rub some dirt on it. He'll be fine. I don't think Lovings is injured. I just think they are platooning catchers at the start of the season. Throw over to first base, diving back safely, Calderon. Was busy paying attention. I think Gary nodded his head in confirmation that they're platooning the catchers. Yep, all right. Timeout called at the plate. Play set to resume. Andrew McKenna awaits the 1-0 pitch, swung on, and he hits that foul on the right side. Just over the Rally Gator bar onto the right field berm. Does not appear as though a catch was made, but we do have people chasing after that foul ball. Little League Sunday's the best for that, honestly. 1-1 the count, pitch on the way, floats in for a strike at 79. Count goes to 1-2. Pickles could use a string of a few hits here. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Strike 3, and that'll do it for the Pickles in the third inning. Second strikeout for Sawyer Allen, and for the Pickles, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We are a third of the way through this ball game. Your score, Ridgefield 4, Portland 0.
too bland? Not a problem anymore! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, hoppy, and comes in a variety of options. Plus, you can take it almost anywhere. Stop drinking boring beer. Instead, join the many others living rangerously today. But wait, there's more. Call 833-V-RANGER. That's 833-V-RANGER to get free rangerousness. Live rangerously today. Call now.
All righty, baseball friends, welcome back. New pitcher on the mound for your Portland Pickles. That is number 42, Jesse Alfaro from Cal State Fullerton. He takes over for Liam Miller, who goes 3 innings. Gives up 6 hits, 4 runs. All of those runs were earned. Struck out 3 and walked 2 is what I have down on my unofficial scorebook.
New pitcher on the mound here, Pickles. From Cal State Fullerton, number 42, Jesse Alfaro.
Alfaro up on the mound for Portland. On to face Cole Sheehan, Julian Nunez, and Jake Sakata.
Away days jerseys that are being auctioned right now. The optional N930 QR codes are everywhere throughout the stadium. No place to lose right now. These aren't available to merch forever again after tonight.
Joe Simons pimping those away day jerseys. Again, you can bid on those online. Player worn, washed before we send them to you, questionable. They will be signed. Cole Sheehan at the plate for his second at bat. Struck out his first time up, but that was against Liam Miller. Alfaro's first pitch misses away at 83. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way, misses inside at 88. Ball 2, 2-0. Is that Alfaro's cheering section? Is that what I'm getting? Gary uncertain what's being yelled down the first base line. 2-0 pitch on the way, misses outside at 88. Ball 3, 3-0. Debbie looking for 3 up, 3 down. No kidding, friend. That would be just what the doctor ordered for the Pickles. 3-0 pitch on the way, over for a strike at 88. 3-1. Play continues here in the 4th inning. 3-1 pitch, check swing. Did he go? He did not. Ball 4. Leadoff walk for Cole Sheehan. That'll bring up Julian Nunez. Farrow, a huge sigh on the mound, takes a look over to first base. Comes set at the waist. Pitch on the way, in the dirt, ball 1. Nice stop by Andrew McKenna. Cole Sheehan wasn't going anywhere, still hanging out over at first base. 1.5 step lead from the Raptors catcher. Jesse's 1-0 pitch. Misses high at 88. Ball 2, 2-0. Jackson Waller kicking at the dirt over there at second base. 2-0 pitch now coming in and in the dirt. Another nice stop by McKenna. Farrow having a hard time finding the strike zone. Takes a look over at first. Comes set, 3-0 pitch. Misses high, ball 4. Andrew McKenna out to have a conversation with Jesse now. Cole Sheehan down to second base. Julian Nunez to first. Back-to-back walks issued by the Pickles.
Available across
Orlando Abram checking in to chat. Welcome, friend. Brian Grant out of the dugout for Portland. Home plate umpire coming out to break up the conversation. Brian Grant staying out there a tick or two longer than normal. Orlando, these are the Soccer City USA Night jerseys presented by Away Days. I'm hoping somebody will pop the link into the chat so you can bid on those again. I might be able to. You just might have to copy the URL into your browser and do it that way. Let's try that. First pitch of this at bat inside, gets away from McKenna. Everybody's going to move up 90 feet on the wild pitch. So Cole Sheehan to third, Julian Nunez to second. Raptors threatening again here in the fourth inning. So I just posted the link that y'all can copy and paste into your browser to bid on those jerseys again. To remind you, 9:30 is the end, not 9:32. 1-0 pitch missing inside, ball two. That pitch at 88. McKenna able to snag that one. Jesse comes set. 2-0 pitch, missing at 87, ball three. 3-0. Matthew would tell me how many of the pitches this inning have been balls if he was up here. 3-0 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike at 87. 3-1. Alfaro set, 3-1 pitch on the way, swung on and bounced towards first. Snagged by Cameron Dayton, steps on the bag, 3 unassisted. Everybody stays put. 1 away. Oh, okay. Well, that's not awesome. Then whoever's running the Portland Pickles YouTube account, which is not me, can post that. Wide in the first pitch of this at-bat, swung on and missed. Jackson Nicholas behind in the count, 0-1. Jackson struck out his first time up. Got aboard via a fielder's choice and eventually came around to score in the third. Second pitch, he sees this at-bat missing away, 1-1. Idaho Mash checking into the chat. All right, I will get on that. We'll get this situation remedied. 1-1 pitch fouled off at the plate. Looks like he might have fouled that off his foot. Count goes to 1-2. Yeah, see, I don't know if y'all are able to scroll back up in the chat to where the Portland Pickles themselves legitimately posted that link, but I'm doing what I can here. Let's see, can I copy and paste this? Nope. Jesse looks in, has the sign. 1-2 pitch on the way, misses high. 2-2. All right. Let me know if that worked. I just copied what the Pickles had posted earlier. 2-2 the count. Sheehan on at third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Jesse Alfaro. Big strikeout now, 2 outs in the fourth inning. So 2 down now for the Raptors. Runners still on at second and third. Andy Allenson to the plate. Reached both times he's been up, single and a double tonight. First pitch he sees in the dirt, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Over for a strike at 88. Count evens up at 1-1. Well, friends, I tried. I'm sorry. April and I were both thwarted. We'll figure this out eventually. Alfaro's 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled straight back. Skylar letting us know that the link is in their Instagram bio. So if you go to the Portland Pickles Instagram, you can find the link in the bio. Still an hour and 15 minutes left to bid on those jerseys. Oh, nice job, Debbie. That's right. You can rewind YouTube. Wind to the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him. Back-to-back big strikeouts for Jesse Alfaro. And that will do it for the Raptors here in the fourth inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 big runners left on. Fans, we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Your score, Ridgefield 4, Pickles nothing. All righty, friends, to the bottom of the fourth we go. Dalton Mayshore, Nicky Marcantinados, and Jack Metcho. Your Pickles due up, trailing 4-0. Danielle noting that the link to those jerseys that are being auctioned also on Twitter. Micah D checking in. Welcome, friend. First pitch, bottom 4. Missing low at 79. Ball 1. Well, friends, with all of the talk about the Pickles social media, we should probably discuss how you can find the Portland Pickles on social media. Next pitch popped up. Shallow center field. Jackson Nicholas now on the edge of the infield and outfield dirt. Makes the play. P4 the put out on Dalton Mayshore. Follow the Portland Pickles immediately for the latest updates, team news, and photos, and the link to that jersey auction. You can find the team using the handle @PicklesBaseball on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. First pitch that Marcantinados sees this at bat, over for a strike, 0-1. Seriously, our social media team is the best, and you really should be following. Number 1 pitch on the way. Missing low and inside at 78. 1-1. Allen set. 1-1 pitch. Missing. Whoa, no. Catches the outer part of the plate for the strike. Excuse me. 86 miles an hour. 1-2. Marcantinados becoming a crowd favorite early on. 1-2 pitch swung on, stung into left field for a base hit. Jack Salmon up with the ball, gets it back into the infield. Marcantinados on base for the first time tonight. One on, one away for your shortstop, number 6, Jack Metcho. Worked a lead-off walk back in the second inning. First pitch he sees, missing low. Shout out to Henry M. from April in the chat. Allen set, 1-0 pitch, missing low. It's 83, ball 2, 2-0. Dylan hanging out in the first base seating area. Inconspicuous as a Pickles fan, I would think. 2-0 pitch swung on and hit up the middle for a base hit. Having to get in pause was Nicky Marcantonado. Scurries into second base safely. Jack Metcho with a single, second time he's been aboard. Pickles doing a little bit of business here in the fourth inning. Marcantonado's on at second, Metcho on at first, and third baseman Armando Briseño to the plate. Look back at second base, first pitch on the way, fouled off. Over the outer fence of Walker Stadium into the park area, 0-1. Gimbal Layton checking in from Mason, Arizona. Welcome and thank you for joining the broadcast. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and popped up again to the right side. That one just out of reach over on the right side. So Briseño behind in the count, 0-2. Sawyer stares in at Sheehan, has the sign, looks back at second twice. Now the 0-2 pitch, low and inside, ball 1. Did one of the referees just red card Dylan over on the first base line? There is so much going on here tonight. Allen looks back at second, 1-2 pitch, again taken foul on the right. That one made it past the outer fence into the park. Cole Sheehan to the mound for a conversation with Sawyer Allen. Allen's through 3 1/3 so far, surrendered 4 hits, hasn't given up a run yet. Nice job to everybody watching tonight. Over 200 on the stream live again. Y'all do a wonderful job, thank you. Glad to have you along. 1-2 the count. Briseño steps back in, twirls the bat. Allen looks back at second. Looks back at his catcher for the sign and has it. Set at the chest, 1-2 pitch, missing away, ball 2. 2-2. Fontana, California in the house. No life in baseball. Glad to have you along, friend. Thanks for joining. 2-2 the count. Pitch on the way, swung on, and that one is parking lot bound. Nice bunch of defensive hitting by Armando Briseño. Marcantonado's the lead at second. Metcho, a little bit bigger lead over at first. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and hit down the left field line, and it's a fair ball! Hitting the bag at third and heading for home, Nicky Marcantonados. Jack Metcho checks in at third. RBI double for Armando Briseño. A second run comes into play. Everybody's throwing up their hands. All right, Briseño comes in to score, and I do not feel like we have a Little League home run here. I do not think that's what's going on. We do at least have one run in. Gary, I think, is trying to explain to me, but I'm going to be impatient. I think Gary's explaining to me this is going to be ruled a ground rule double. So Metcho will be given third base. Briseño will be given second, and Nicky Marcantinados will come in to score. So only one run in. Runners now on second and third. And that's going to bring up Zage Lancaster. Now, Gary, did you see why it was called a ground rule double? It got lodged in the fence. Well, that's a good reason for it. Zage Lancaster offers at the first pitch, comes up empty 0-1. That's right, fans. Throw those chairs, or well, don't throw the chairs up in the air unless you're in the bullpen. Raise the chairs. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on, and that one is hit sharply into deep right center field. That one is all the way to the wall. Jack Mecho in to score. Armando Briseño being held at second base, or at third base, excuse me. That is Zage Lancaster with an RBI double now. We got a timeout on the field because the green smoke out in left field is lingering, and looks like we've got a mound visit for the Raptors. I feel kind of bad for Jack Salmon out there in left field for Ridgefield. That green smoke is lingering out there right in front of Ron the K-Man. It's a little hazy out there. Lifting the couch again. Oh, delightful. Y'all are the best. All right, the winds here at Walker Stadium finally starting to dissipate the smoke out in left field. So Sawyer Allen still on the mound for the Raptors. Armando Briseño at third, Zage Lancaster at second, and your batter at the plate, Cameron Dayton. First pitch, Dayton sees over for a strike at 82-0-1. Third base coach did stop him, and after the base running issues last night, I don't think that was the worst idea. Wind in the 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and popped up to the left side, but that is gonna be foul. Well, Rochelle, you're not wrong. Pickles have cut the Raptors' lead in half now, tying runs on base. 0-2 pitch, swung on and hit slowly towards second base. Nicholas over to first in time. Everybody moves up 90 feet though. Cameron Dayton with an RBI as Armando Briseño comes in to score. Zage Lancaster at third.
Your next batter.
4-3 fielder's choice erases Cameron Dayton. But a run comes in to score, and Jackson Waller takes the first pitch, knocks it into center field, but a nice diving catch by Quincy Scott coming in and making the play. That was an amazing catch by Quincy Scott, and that'll do it for your Pickles here in the fourth inning, but they are able to plate 3 runs. We are through 4 innings here at Walker Stadium. Your score, Ridgefield 4, Portland 3.
Yovu Beer, classic American lager. Proud sponsor of the Portland Pickles. Locally owned and brewed in Portland, Oregon. Yovu Beer, classic American lager. It slaps. Yovu Beer, Classic American Lager. Proud sponsor of the Portland Pickles.
Welcome to Stormbreaker Brewing, located off North Lombard in St. John's, Portland. We have plenty of space on the patio or up at the bar. We look forward to getting to know you over a delicious handcrafted cocktail or one of our rotating fresh pints. Whether you're looking for something light, dark, hoppy, or not hoppy, we've got you covered. Enjoy our extensive menu for both meat eaters and vegetarians with plenty of options to go. We love our pub in St. John's and meeting everyone that comes in. Hope to see you soon.
Alrighty, baseball friends, welcome back to what could arguably be called a new baseball game here as we are set to embark on the top of the 5th inning. Jesse Alfaro back out on the mound. His first pitch of the inning fouled straight back by Reese Calvin, the designated hitter, 0-1. Reese flew out to right field back in the first inning, singled in the third, drove in a run, stole a base, and scored a run. Takes a look at the 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed at 75. 0-2. Thank you very much, April. We've been working on that. McKenna shaking off once, shaking off twice, shaking off 3 times. I don't know about that. 0-2 pitch on the way, low ball 1. 1-2, awesome inning indeed. If you're a Pickles fan, and I get that maybe not everybody is, 1-2 pitch fouled off. Count stays at 1-2. Quincy Scott on deck for the Raptors. Farrow into his motion, 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed, got him strike 3. Third strikeout in a row for Jesse Alfaro. Pitch is working right now. That is 6 strikeouts for Portland pitchers overall this evening. That'll bring up center fielder Quincy Scott. Scott with one of the big hits for the Raptors, a 2 RBI single in the 3rd inning. First pitch he sees this at bat over the outside part of the plate at 78, 0-1. Hit sharply towards Jack Metcho at short. Throws it over to Cameron Dayton for the 6-3 put out on Quincy Scott. Jesse Alfaro feeling it right now on the mound for Portland. It's going to bring up Jack Salmon, the left fielder. Fans, it's going to be dizzy kick in the middle of this inning. We will not be doing an ad break. We will keep it here. Pitch missing inside, 1-0. Cameron Dayton playing a deep first base. 1-0 pitch on the way. Check swing didn't go. 2-0. Alfaro into his motion, 2-0 pitch on the way in, swung on and hit down the left field line, and that is going to be foul into the berm area. As a reminder, your umpires tonight, Tim Montoya behind home plate, Clint Baxter out in the field. Get used to those names. We will have them for the remainder of the homestand. 2-1 pitch on the way, over for a strike at 88. 2-2, the count on the Raptors left fielder. Salmon steps back in. Wind and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and bounced towards first, but foul. Sun well set behind the trees out in left field. Light still not taking effect here at the stadium yet, but the temperature has not dropped like last night. 2-2 pitch misses away, ball 3. 3-2. Alfaro circles the mound, now climbs back up on top. Glove hiding his face as he goes into his motion. 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off to the left. Nice defensive hitting by Jack Salmon at the plate. Salmon 1 for 1, singled in the second, drew a walk in the third. Alfaro's 3-2 pitch on the way in the dirt ball field. Salmon aboard for the second time in a row with a walk, and that will bring up right fielder Britton Beeson. Fans here at Walker Stadium calling for more Dolphin. Andrew obliging down there, running sound for us tonight in the absence of Moose. Pitch missing away, ball 1. 1-0. I like that Debbie put the time to put swing batter in the chat. That is great. Who does Portland play tomorrow night? We are playing the Rosebuds tomorrow night, I believe. Throw over to first base, diving back just safely, Jack Salmon. Oh no, it's the Gresham Grey Wolves tomorrow night, my mistake. Alfaro set, 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and bounced foul on the left side. 1-1. Now we start our set with Springfield on Saturday. That will be a Saturday, Sunday, Monday series. Friday night's game is against the Wild Wild West League Gresham Grey Wolves, not a West Coast League game. We will be broadcasting that. 1-1 pitch missing, low ball 2. 2-1. Matthew should not be banished to the party deck tomorrow evening. It'll be his triumphant return to the press box. Throw over to first, again diving back safely, Jack Salmon, just safely. No worries, Debbie, it's all good. We're here to help each other out. Jack gets another lead over at first base. Alfaro's 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and hit really hard into center field, but not quite deep enough. Nihel Calderon tracks it down, and that will do it for the Raptors here in the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. Well, that was interesting. All right, friends. Well, you're familiar with Dizzy Bat. This is a silly spin on the game. Well, friends, I hope that you heard Jeremiah explain the rules of this silly game. The most important thing is you keep your bat on the ground, which our middle contestant is having a difficult time with. Jeremiah is also egging the crowd on to boo the very poor performance so far. Middle contestant misses wide. Everybody, why did nobody dribble in? Well, a good job by our Pickles fans showing just how difficult the game of soccer actually is. Okay, who's gonna cheat? Oh, y'all are the best. Somebody in the chat said it earlier. We have the best chat ever. Not wrong, not hyperbole. Nihel Calderon, Andrew McKinnon, Dalton Mayshore for your Pickles here in the 5th inning. First pitch, bottom 5, missing away at 83, ball 1. Look at those Pickles fans cheering on down the first base line. 1-0 pitch on the way, outside, ball 2, 2-0. We are not tied, friends. We are behind 4-3. That crazy play that happened last inning for your Pickles, the first crazy play, only plated 1 run, not 2. 2-1 pitch over, first strike, 2-2. Wind in the 2-1 pitch, swung on and fouled off. Count goes to 2-2. Well, Tom, I appreciate that, but a lot of the credit goes to y'all. Also, credit to the Pickles organization for putting on just a bizarre and fun show. 2-2 pitch fouled off into the netting on the right. Count stays at 2-2. Sawyer Allen's had a pretty good start tonight. Ran into some trouble last inning, but otherwise has had himself a pretty great outing. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed, got him strike 3. Nihel Calderon striking out. I have that as Sawyer Allen's 3rd strikeout tonight. Andrew McKenna to the plate. First pitch he sees here in the 5th, misses high, ball 1. McKenna singled in the 1st, struck out in the 3rd. Pitch on the way. That one floats in for a strike at 79 miles an hour, 1-1. A number of host families in attendance tonight, as always. That's nice. 1-1 pitch misses in. Ball 2. 2-1. Allen set, 2-1 pitch on the way and swung on and hits the right side. Nice play by Andy Allenson, takes it to the bag. 3 unassisted on Andrew McKenna. Quick 2 down for the Pickles here in the 5th. Mayshore takes a look at the first pitch. This at bat over for a strike at 84. Mayshore strikeout victim back in the 1st inning. Popped out to 2nd base. Leading off the 4th. 0-1 pitch on the way. Popped up. That one's foul. 0-2 the count on Mayshore. Staring contest going on between Dalton and Sawyer. Pitch on the way, fouled off to the left this time. Count stays at 0-2. Wind in the 0-2 pitch on the way, fouled off at the plate. Sounds like it was hung onto by Cole Sheehan. Dalton Mayshore down on strikes, forced strikeout for Sawyer Allen, and that is it for the Pickles here in the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Through 5 here at Walker Stadium, your score, Ridgefield Raptors 4, your Portland Pickles 3.
Tired of beer that's just too bland? Not a problem anymore! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, hoppy, and comes in a variety of options. Plus, you can take it almost anywhere. Stop drinking boring beer. Instead, join the many others living rangerously today. But wait, there's more. Call 833-V-RANGER. That's 833-V-RANGER to get free rangerousness. Live rangerously today. Call now.
Save money on your transportation costs with TriMet's Reduced Fare Transit Card. If you meet income requirements, get your first month free while you enjoy unlimited rides on buses and trains. Learn more and apply today at trimet.org/save.
Alrighty, baseball friends, to the top of the 6th inning we go. New pitcher on the mound for your Portland Pickles. That is number 47, Aiden Garza. Garza taking over for Jesse Alfaro, who goes 2 innings, does not give up a hit, does not give up a run, does walk 3, but also strikes out 3. On the scoreboard for the visiting Ridgefield Raptors, 4 runs on 6 base hits and no errors. For your home team, Portland Pickles, 3 runs on 6 base hits and no errors. But only one of those teams has a giant pickle for a mascot, and I'm pretty sure you know which one it is. Janice Ferguson checking in from Puerto Vallarta. Welcome.
From Santa Barbara State College, number 47, Aiden Garza. Let's stop Walker Stadium. Make some noise for Aiden Garza.
Garza from Santa Barbara City College. On to face Cole Sheehan, Julian Nunez, and Jake Sakata. Another great ball game between these two teams tonight. Garza into his motion. His first pitch of the ball game, over for a strike at 89. A fastball, 0-1. One pitch already on the way. Over for a strike at 88. 0-2. Garza looks into McKenna, has his sign, into his motion in the 0-2, outside at 89. 1-2. This isn't sustainable. If it was, by the end of the inning, it'd be 106 miles an hour. Wind and the 1-2 pitch on the way, outside. Off-speed pitch this time at 81, 2-2. Lights slowly starting to take effect here at the stadium. Wind and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Nihel Calderon gets the ball back into the infield. Cole Sheehan a leadoff single. That'll bring up shortstop Julian Nunez. Porta potties usually are clean, Andrew, but we do appreciate the update. Garza set, first pitch, this at bat popped up, foul, bunt, foul. Well, friends, regardless of what you think of our on-field adjudicators this evening, do get used to them. They have been here all of this series and will remain here in Portland for the remainder of the homestand. Garza set at the waist. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit into right field, and that is gonna be foul. I know you don't usually complain, Tom. I'm just giving you a bad time. We have plenty of folks here at the stadium who do not disagree with you. Cole Sheehan on at first. Nunez looking at an 0-2 count. Garza's pitch on the way. Swung on, and I believe that was missed. Swing and miss. On the play, Cole Sheehan gets down to second base. as the ball skittered away from Andrew McKenna. Wild pitch is the ruling on that. First strikeout by Aiden Garza, 7th strikeout by your Pickles pitchers tonight. So Sheehan on at second, one away here as we continue the 6th inning. Garza looks back towards second. First pitch, this at bat over for a strike at 88, 0-1. Garza, another look back at second, now brings in the 0-1. Hit towards short. Metcho's got it to throw over to first base in time. 6-3 the put out. Cole Sheehan moves down to third base on the play. So an insurance run 90 feet away for the Raptors. 2 down for Jackson Nicholas. Nicholas, a pair of strikeouts, hit in. Got aboard via a fielder's choice in the third and eventually came around to score. First pitch he sees this at bat, missing away at 79. Nice off-speed pitch, but missing 1-0. One 1-0 pitch. Ooh, just missing inside at 88, 2-0. Looks like Garza may be trying to paint the black right now. Oof. Garza's 2-0 pitch, missing away, ball 3, 3-0. Waller playing deep at second. Jack Metcho playing a little in at short. Next pitch misses away, ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Jackson Nicholas. So runners on first and third, 2 down. Mags is coming out of the dugout, so it looks like we are going to get a pitching change. Friends, we're gonna step back from the broadcast for just a second. We will come back with the new Pickles pitcher and the line on Aiden Garza in just a moment. Important numbers to know, though. Raptors 4, Pickles 3.
I'm just not ready to go back to a gym.
Well, clearly you haven't gone crunch mode.
Crunch mode?
It's the feeling that you get
when you finish up a set.
Everyone working up a sweat. When you're hating your trainer, the lover when you're done.
Working out the meal, you know the one. Yeah, that's crunch mode.
Crunch mode.
Join Crunch Fitness. Membership start at $9.99 a month.
Fitness.
Welcome to Stormbreaker Brewing, located off Mississippi Avenue in North Portland. Whether you're looking for something light, dark, hoppy, or not hoppy, we've got you covered. We've also got a full bar featuring seasonal handcrafted cocktails. Ooh. Complemented by an extensive menu with plenty of options to go. Come hang out by the fire pits for weekly trivia or book a private event. All ages are welcome, and don't forget to bring your dog.
Alrighty, baseball friends, what's up? Yes, please. Whatever you bring me tonight is delightful, and I will be happy with that. Thank you. New pitcher on the mound for your Portland Pickles. That is number 77, Murphy Geinger. Takes over for Aiden Garza, who goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up a hit, walks a batter, strikes out a batter, and is responsible for both Cole Sheehan and Jackson Nicholas on at third and first, respectively. Murphy from the University of Northern Colorado. Got to admit that 77 looks good on the back of that jersey. Ganger on to face Andy Allenson. Sounds like it's getting inebriated down below us, which is on brand. First pitch from Murphy, over for a strike, 0-1. Takes a look over at first base. Murph's 0-1 pitch on the way, bounce towards first. Fielded by Cameron Dayton, takes it to the bag himself, and that will do it here in the 6th inning for the Raptors. No runs, 1 base hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on. Friends, we're gonna keep the broadcast right here. It's my favorite time of the evening. It is the Dylan versus fan race, but because it is Soccer City USA night here at the ballpark tonight, I have been told they will be dribbling a soccer ball from right field all the way over to left field. That does not appear to be happening. It appears as though we just have a normal race, and Dylan is winning this by a country mile. He's under the first hideaway bar. He's past the batter's eye, under the PGE banner, moving on to the Crunch Fitness banner, now passing the Atlas Pizza banner, and it is Dylan by about 4.5 banners tonight. Dylan wins again, moves his record to 5-1. And it looks like we've got a new pitcher on the mound for Ridgefield. That is number 10, Camden Oram. Now, because I was watching Dylan race, I have not got my book filled out. So, putting down Camden Oren. That is Oram with an M. Camden from Lower Columbia Community College up in my neck of the woods. Takes over for Sawyer Allen, who goes 5 innings. Scatters 7 hits, 3 runs. All of those were earned. 4 strikeouts. And I believe he only walked 1 batter. So again, a nice outing by Sawyer Allen. Camden Oram on the mound. John Oram joining the chat. Glad to have you along. Thanks for joining the broadcast. Camden's warm-up pitch is done now as Sheehan fires down to second base. Oram on to face Nicky Marcantinanos, Jack Metcho, and Armando Briseño.
Lead off the picks, number 18, Nicky Marcantinanos.
Nicky 1 for 2, a single and a run scored. Also lined out to center field in the first inning. First pitch he sees fouled off at the plate at 82, 0-1. Everybody back in their positions. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Breaking ball at 75, 0-2. Pickles trailing by 1. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and a bloop into center field. No, not quite deep enough. Jackson Nicholas making the play. P4, the put out on Nicky Marcantinados, 1 away.
Walking to the plate is your reigning West Coast League Player of the Week, number 6, Jack Metcho.
Well, friends, as you might have heard Joe exclaim, your reigning West Coast Player of the Week, Jack Metcho. Wide in the first pitch, Jack sees this at bat at 83 miles an hour, 0-1. All right, friends, it is 9 o'clock. You've got 30 more minutes to bid on those jerseys. 0-1 pitch on the way, bunt shown, pulled back, missing away, ball 1. 1-1. Orem into his motion, 1-1 pitch, checks. Called strike at 83, 1-2. The striped jerseys do look great. Wind and 1-2 pitch on the way, missing outside at 84. Ball 2, 2-2. Pitch on the way, outside, ball 3, 3-2. Again, there's chanting that I don't understand what's happening. 3-2 Mitch misses away, ball 4. So Metcho draws a 1-out walk.
Number 10,
Armando Briseño to the dish. Cameron Orem's number buddy, both wearing number 10. Wind and the pitch on the way, swung on and bounced foul and toward the Pickles dugout. 0-1. Father Blanco, you are not wrong. Sawyer Allen had a very solid outing this evening. Giving way to Camden Orem here in the 6th. Briseño 1 for 2, double, an RBI, and a run scored. Throw over to first, diving back safely, Jack Metcho. Briseño steps back in, twirls the bat. Orem comes set at the waist. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and a high bouncer towards short. Throw over to second base, in time relay to first, got him! 6-4-3 double play. That erases Jack Metcho and ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We are 2/3 of the way through this ball game, friends. Your score, Ridgefield 4, Portland 3. Alrighty, friends, welcome back. Top of the 7th inning. 4-3 Raptors. Reese Calvin, Quincy Scott, and Jack Salmon. First pitch swung on and hit sharply down the left field line, but foul out into the berm. Murphy comes set at the waist. 0-1 pitch on the way. Outside at 77, 1-1. One pitch on the way to Calvin. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-2 on the Raptors' designated hitter. 1 for 3 tonight with a stolen base, run scored, and an RBI. Murphy's 1-2 pitch on the way. High and outside, ball 2. 2-2. I love that y'all are having fun in the chat tonight. Thank you for joining the broadcast once again. Lined and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Outside. Ball 3. Much to the consternation of the fans sitting directly behind home plate. Count is full. Swung on and missed. Fouled off at the plate, excuse me. It was a foul ball. Tim Montoya returning behind home plate. Andrew McKenna settles in. Geiger's 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed. That one got him 88 miles an hour. First strikeout for Murphy Geiger. 8 strikeouts overall for your Pickles pitchers tonight. That'll bring up center fielder Quincy Scott. Scott 1 for 3 with a single and 2 RBIs. First pitch this at bat floats in for a strike at 77, 0-1. A 1 pitch missing low at 78, 1-1. Murphy requests a new baseball and gets one. Scott patiently awaiting the 1-1 pitch. Murphy's delivery, bouncer right back to Geiger. Runs it over to first with an underhand toss. 1-3 the put out, 2 away here in the 7th. You know, it sounds well lubricated down in front of us on the party deck. First pitch of this at-bat swung. Are you kidding me? Are you flipping kidding me? Lined right back to Murphy Geiger and bare hands it for out number 3. I'm done. There's going to be nothing better you will see in this game tonight. Call it, friends. For the Raptors, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left, and that might be your defensive play of the season. Fans, I'm going to let the folks here at Walker Stadium serenade you. Wow.
Leading off the bottom of the seventh, number 14, Sage Lancaster.
As you heard Joe Simon saying, it's going to be Sage Lancaster at the dish. Also Cameron Dayton and Jackson Waller this inning. First pitch, bottom 7, missing high and away at 72. Ball 1. I'm sorry, that play was amazing. 1-0 pitch on the way. In there for a strike at 82, 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Missing outside at 82, 2-1. It is 9:11 p.m., friends. 19 more minutes to bid on those jerseys. If that is your want, 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes to 2-2 on the Pickles left fielder. Doubled and drove in a run his last time up in the 4th inning. 2-2 pitch on the way, inside ball 3, 3-2.
Let's go, Pickles! Let's go, Pickles!
3-2 pitch, swung on and hit down the 3rd baseline. Nice stop by Ricardo, the throw over to first base, into the netting. Grounding first and taking 2nd on the play. Sage Lancaster thrown out 2nd base, safe. Somehow Lancaster kept his foot on the bag. That is going to be a single. Sage advancing to 2nd on the error. Gary, which position? E6? Thank you. E5, sorry, thank you. I looked up at the scoreboard too quickly. I thought it said 6, not 5. I do believe that call at 2nd will be questioned, and it did look like a bang-bang play there. Tying run on in scoring position, Cameron Dayton to the plate. Dayton still looking for his first hit of the ball game. Camden Orem stares in as the sign from Sheehan. Looks back at 2nd. Pitch on the way. Swung on, and that would have hit sharply into right field. Going back on the ball and making the play, Britton Beeson tagging from 2nd and heading to 3rd, Sage Lancaster. So Dayton down L9. Tying run 90 feet away, and 2nd baseman Jackson Waller to the plate. Skylar checking into the chat. Hello. Meredith Henning, good to see you. Andrew holding it down for the Raptors fans in the chat and at the park here. First pitch fouled off to the side, 0-1. Lancaster a lead at 3rd. Orem comes set. 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Waller quickly behind in the count, 0-2. There's a nice off-speed pitch from Orem. Orem twirling the ball in his hands, now comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Strike 3. Jackson Waller down on strikes.
It's up for the pitch. Number 9,
Fifth strikeout for Raptors pitchers overall. First strikeout for Camden Orem, and that's going to bring up Nihel Calderon. Pickles going to try and drive in this run. Orem set. First pitch. Over first strike at 83, 0-1. Orem comes set. 0-1 pitch on the way. High at 73, ball one. 1-1. Salt City Kitty checking in. Welcome to the broadcast. Glad to have you joining us tonight. Camden set once again. 1-1 pitch on its way. Swung onto the bouncer up the middle. Gonna be a race to first. The throw from second. Got him! 4-3 the putout. And that'll end the Pickles rally here in the 7th inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 runner left. On to the 8th inning we go. Your score, Ridgefield 4, Portland 3.
Tired of beer that's just too bland? Not a problem anymore! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, hoppy, and comes in a variety of options. Plus, you can take it almost anywhere. Stop drinking boring beer. Instead, join the many others living rangerously today. But wait, there's more. Call 833-V-RANGER. That's 833-V-RANGER to get free rangerousness. Live rangerously today. Call now.
Well, you know, we are through 7 innings here at the stadium. Your numbers on the board for the visiting Ridgefield Raptors: 4 runs on 6 base hits and 1 error. For your Portland Pickles, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors, and 1 amazing defensive play. That happening last inning when Murphy Geinger speared an infield hit with his bare hands. Britton Beeson, Cole Sheehan, and Julian Nunez face Murphy here in the 8th inning. Starting to get late. First pitch of the 8th inning bends over first strike at 76, 0-1. Friends, you got about 10 minutes to bid on those jerseys. Somebody go get Murphy's jersey after that play. Go bid on it. Line and the 0-1 pitch on the way. Inside at 87. Broseph Nurkic checking in. Welcome. Glad to have you along. All right, Tom Jones checking the replay. Says he's safe. 1-1 pitch fouled into the netting on the right side. Count goes to 1-2 on the Raptors' right fielder. Murph staring in at McKenna. Hasn't shaken him off. Now has the sign he was looking for. Nope, maybe not. McKenna out to have a conversation.
Start winner is 293778 Once again, our start winner is 293778
What was that, Gary? Sorry. 1-2 the count. Britton steps back in. Murphy set. 1-2 pitch on the way in and outside at 77, 2-2. Well, here's the thing, friends. We can argue the validity of the calls all we want, but we don't get a say in this. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off the tone pole on the right. One of the best tone pole hits we've heard so far this season. Because if I'm being fair, Andrew's not wrong about that play at second base. Geinger's 2-2 pitch on the way, and the dirt ball 3-2. Well, Tom, you could have bribed him with the bourbon that you poured down the sink, friend. Come on. I mean, sending them glasses to go with that, I suppose, would be nice. 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed. 87 miles an hour induces the K. Second strikeout for Murphy. 9 strikeouts for your Pickles pitchers. Electron wanting us to be a major league team. Well, that would be silly. That pitch swung on and hit towards first. Nice job covering, and the play goes 3-1. Well done. Murphy Geiger covering first as Cameron Dayton had to go and retrieve the dribbler from Cole Sheehan. Well, Andrew, once again, glad I got to touch base with you in the parking lot before the game tonight. Glad that you were willing to come down and hang out with us for a game here in Portland, and hopefully we'll see you down the road, maybe come playoff time. First pitch of the at-bat to Julian Nunez, missing ball 1. No, I don't either, Ian. 1-0 pitch on the way, inside at 88, ball 2, 2-0. Geiger comes set at the belt, 2-0 pitch on its way, high, ball 3. 3-0. That's right, Andy. At least, Andrew. At least your phone's not dying with the game on. 3-0 pitch inside, ball 4. So Murphy had pretty good control. Walks Nunez on 4 straight. Second walk that Nunez has picked up tonight. Turns the lineup over once again for Ridgefield. Jake Sakata to the plate. Sophie checking in. Hello, Colleen. Good to have you along, friend. Murph comes set. First pitch to Sakata. Runner goes. Bunted foul at home plate. Oh, and 1 the count on the Raptors' third baseman. 1 for 3, a single, a walk, a run scored. Not a bad night for Jake. 0-1 pitch on the way, over for a strike. That one floats in at 76 miles an hour, 0-2. Nunez a short lead over at first, being slowly extended over there. Murph looks over, comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way, inside ball 1. 1-2. Getting late here at Walker Stadium. Pickles needing 1. Try and get out of this unscathed. That one hit hard into center field. Going back on the ball. Nihil Calderon. That one's going to be off the monster in center field. The batter's eye. The relay in. A runner will score. RBI double for Jake Sakata. Julian Nunez running on the hit. Comes around to score. Heads up base running. Sorry, top of the 8th. 5-3 Raptors. Raptors getting one in the first, 3 in the third. Portland answering with 3 in the fifth. Ridgefield now here with 1 in the 8th inning. Jackson Nicholas to the plate. First pitch he sees, misses, ball 1. Kurt Croft checking in, welcome. Dylan has the rally gator out once again. Murphy looks back at second base. Now brings in the 1-0 pitch, swung on, and that one's hit towards left field. Zage Lancaster tracks it down and makes the play. F7 to put out on Jackson Nicholas, and that'll do it for Ridgefield in the 8th inning. But they put another one across on 1 base hit. No errors and 1 runner left on to the bottom of the 8th inning. We go. Your score now, Ridgefield 5, Portland 3.
Jack Taylor.
What do you think, son? 8 or 9?
For that, I'd use this.
Manscaped, huh? Son, back in my day, ladies loved grass in the fairways.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not for down there. The beard hedger's for your face.
Oh, really?
The Beard Hedger features a rotary zoom wheel that provides 20 precision settings with just 1 guard.
Grip it and trim it, baby.
Introducing the Beard Hedger. Order today at manscaped.com.
Tired of beer that's just too bland? No problem! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, poppy, plus you can take it almost anywhere. So stop drinking boring beer and start living rangerously today.
I'm just not ready to go back to a gym.
Well, clearly you haven't gone crunch mode.
Crunch mode?
It's the feeling that you get
when you finish up a set.
Everyone working up a sweat. When you're hating your trainer, but love her when you're done.
Working out the meal, you know the one. Yeah, that's crunch mode.
Crunch mode.
Join Crunch Fitness. Membership start at $9.99 a month.
Fitness.
That is Andrew McKenna at the plate, leading off the bottom of the 8th inning, swinging through the first pitch. 0-2. Apparently I missed a pitch as we were coming back from break there. Wind and the 0-2 pitch on the way. High and outside, ball 1. 1-2. Orem into his motion, 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on inside out swing, will put that ball out on the left field berm. 1-2. Some great pitching by the Raptors tonight. Camden Orem trying to keep the Pickles at bay. 5-3 your score. Next pitch missing up and away. 2-2. Popped up. Shallow center field. Quincy Scott coming in to make the play. P8 to put out on McKenna.
Number 1, Dalton Mayshore.
Dalton Mayshore to the dish. Cole Sheehan out to have a conversation with Camden Orem. Thanks, Lewis. I never did get back to the West Coast League scores, did I, friend? Lewis letting us know that the Knights won this evening. Suppose it would help if I updated the window here. I highly doubt the game in Nanaimo is still in the 3rd. It is not. It's in the bottom of the 8th. Yakima Valley Pippins leading Nanaimo 13-5. Knights all over the Bend Elks 9-1. That game in the top of the 9th. Walla Walla leading the Cowlitz Black Bears 4-3 that game, top 9. Pitch on the way, over for a strike at 82, 0-1. In Springfield, the Drifters beating the Apple Sox 10-7, that game top 9. Wind in the 0-1 pitch on the way, outside, ball 1.
Back on the party deck, ladies and gentlemen. Back on the party deck, slushy machine.
Kelowna Falcons beat the Bellingham Bells 3-1 in Bellingham. Kamloops over Edmonton 10-5, both of those games final. Wind in the 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-2. PTFC BVB joining us, welcome. Pete Rickster, hello. I will let them know that. That pitch hit out to right field. Britton Beeson drifting over makes the play. F9, the put out on Dalton Mayshore.
Now to bat for your picks, right fielder Nicky Marcantanados.
Nicky Marcantanados coming up to bat here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Orem stares in. First pitch to Nicky, missing low and away, ball 1. Orem has his sign, 1-0 pitch on the way, missing low at 81, ball 2, 2-0. Line and the 2-0 pitch on the way, misses low and inside, ball 3, 3-0. Orem now comes set, 3-0 pitch on the way, over for a strike at 80 miles an hour, 3-1. Popped up to the left side, will it stay in the field of play? It will not. Looking for a Pickles rally, 3-2, 2 outs on Nicky Marcantanados, 1 for 3 tonight with a single and a run scored. Wind and the 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on and hit up the middle, that's gonna be a base hit. Camden Oren doing a nice job getting his leg out of the way as that one was shot right back up the middle. Marcantanados on board with his second single of the evening. That will bring the tying run to the plate in the form of Jack Metcho. Idaho, we'll see what we can do about that. Wind in the first pitch on the way to Jack Metcho, misses, ball 1. Idaho, whose jersey was it that you were trying to bid on? Please to be letting me know in the chat when you can. Orem stares in, comes set at the waist. 1-0 pitch on its way, swung on and popped foul to the right.
Let's get loud for Pickle Lily in front of the party deck. Everybody get loud for Lily.
I appreciate that optimism, Tom. I've gotten a call, I think, at least one so far this season. Second one would be nice. Look back towards second base. 1-1 pitch, over for a strike at 82. 1-2 on Jack Metcho. That run picked up by Ridgefield in the 8th, looming large on the scoreboard right now. Orem twirls the ball in his hand, comes set. Looks around, 1-2 pitch on the way, misses low and away, ball 2, 2-2. like I said, Idaho, remind me whose jersey you were looking at, and I'll see what I can do about that. Orem stares in, looks over at first, comes set. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed, got him, strike 3. Jack Metcho down on strikes. Camden Orem's second strikeout, 6 strikeouts for Raptors pitchers overall, and that'll do it for Portland here in the 8th inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We head to the 9th inning. Ridgefield leading 5-3.
Welcome to Stormbreaker Brewing, located off Mississippi Avenue in North Portland. Whether you're looking for something light, dark, hoppy, or not hoppy, we've got you covered. We've also got a full bar featuring seasonal handcrafted cocktails. Ooh. Complemented by an extensive menu with plenty of options to go. Come hang out by the fire pits for weekly trivia or book a private event. All ages are welcome, and don't forget to bring your dog.
Well, friends, we are about to embark together on the 9th inning. For the Raptors, it's going to be Andy Allenson, Reese Calvin, and Quincy Scott due up. Murphy Geiger out for another inning's worth of work. Oh, Idaho Mass Mashore, of course. Mondum. My guess is that one probably got bid on. First pitch in the 9th inning, check swing, no, ball 1. Well, we got a beach ball on the first base side. Apparently it's summer here at Walker Stadium. Line to the 1-0 pitch on its way in, misses low and away, ball 2, 2-0. Allenson swings the bat a couple times in the batter's box. 2-0 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled into the netting behind us. Behind home plate, excuse me. 2-1 the count on the Raptors' first baseman. 2 for 4, a single, a double, a strikeout, and it grounded out to the first baseman, 3 unassisted. 2-1 pitch on the way, over for a strike. It's 76 miles an hour. Count goes to 2-2. I personally don't actually know how high the bids went. That will have to be sourced from y'all. That one smacked into left field for a base hit. Andy Allenson, a lead-off single. Third time Allenson's been aboard. Have yourself an afternoon. So pinch runner over at first base. I'm sorry, Gary, what was the number of the pinch runner? 13. That is Royce Clayton Jr. Reese Calvin stands in, throw over to first base. Royce Clayton Jr. diving back safely. Long look over at first base. Pitch on the way to Reese, bunt shown, pulled back. Pitch missing, 1-0. glances over towards first. 1-0 pitch on the way, misses outside at 87. Ball 2-2-0. Infield looking for a double play. Briseño playing in close at third base. Throw over to first base, diving back safely, Royce Clayton Jr. Calvin stands patiently awaiting the 2-0 pitch. Bunt shown and put out in front of the mound. Down to second for one. Relay to first, not going to be in time. It's going to be a fielder's choice, 1-6. On the play, Royce Clayton Jr. out on the trip to second base. Reese Calvin now on at first, and that's going to bring up Quincy Scott, the center fielder. 1 on, 1 away. My guess is the bidding on the jerseys probably started at $50. That would be my guess. I don't know for certain. First pitch of the at-bat swung on and fouled off to the right. That's right, Murphy with a very nice play there on the mound to get the, what was hopefully double play started. Now set. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and hit towards shallow right field. Coming in and no, that one falls in front of Nicky Marcandonados. Ball gets away on the relay throw to second base and throw to third. Oh, nice play by Murphy Geiger covering third base. What in the world is Murphy doing out there? 9-5-1 gets Reese Calvin. Well, that was silly. Quincy Scott on at first base. 60 was the starting bid. Thanks, friends. 2 away now. That's going to bring up Jack Salmon, the left fielder. First pitch missing inside at 90 miles an hour, 1-0. Listen, even in the loss, Murphy Ginger gets the Player of the Game award. I'm just calling that right now. 1-0 pitch on the way, over for a strike, 1-1. Tom Jones, of course, had a 9-5-1 put out on his bingo card tonight. Well done, friends. Geiger comes set. 1-1 pitch on the way in, over for a strike at 78, 1-2. Murphy Geiger's 1-2 pitch, got him looking, strike 3. Jack Salmon caught looking. Murphy Geiger's second strikeout, third strikeout, 10 strikeouts for Pickles pitchers overall. That'll do it for Ridgefield here in the 9th inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. All right, friends, it's Rally Gator time. Your score headed to the bottom of the 9th inning. Ridgefield 5, Portland 3. righty, friends. It is Armando Briseño, Zage Lancaster, and Cameron Dayton. And hit by pitch, Armando Briseño. Zage Lancaster to the dish. Camden Orem looking to shut this game down. First pitch of the at-bat over for a strike at 80 miles an hour, 0-1. Here's the thing, baseball friends. I'm not the coach, and nobody should ever let me make any sort of personnel decisions. But really, after the night Murphy Geinger has had with a runner on, send him to the dish. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2. I mean, the dude made a great play on the mound, made a great defensive play getting over to third base for a relay for an out. Give him a chance to get a game-tying hit. I'm just saying. Orem set, 0-2 pitch on the way, outside, ball one. Briseño being paid no mind over at first base, at least so far. Briseño does have 2 stolen bases on the season. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on to the bouncer towards third. Down to second for 1. Relay to first, not in time. 5-4 fielder's choice. Trading Armando Briseño for Zage Lancaster on the bases. Cameron Dayton to the dish, 0 for 3 on the night. Did hit into a fielder's choice, which got him an RBI. Orem set, pitch on the way, swung on and popped up. Shallow left center field, shortstop going back on the ball, and it is Julian Nunez making the catch. F6 the put out on Cameron Dayton, and Pickles fans down to the last out here at Walker Stadium. Cooper Witten into pinch hit for Jackson Waller. Visit on the mound for the Ridgefield Raptors. All of the infield coming in. It is loud here at Walker Stadium, friends. Mound visit over. Cooper Witten batting .500 on the season, 2 for 4. Orem comes set. First pitch to Coop. Misses low at 81, ball 1. Dustin Babcock checking in. Glad to have you here, friend. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast tonight. Camden twirling that baseball in his hand once again, comes set. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off at the plate. Count evens up at 1-1, same start time tomorrow. Yes, indeed, friend. BFXP 63, it'll be a 7:05-ish start time here at Walker Stadium. Non-league game tomorrow night. Portland Pickles playing host to the Gresham Gray Wolves on Goonies night tomorrow night. 1-1 pitch on the way. Floats in for a strike at 72. Pickles down to their final strike. Cooper Witten twirls the bat around. Orem comes set. Looks over towards third. 1-2 pitch on the way. Well outside. Gets away from Cole Sheehan. Advancing to second on the play is Zage Lancaster on the wild pitch. Oh, that's right, Dustin. Yeah, glad you're here at the stadium. Hope you've enjoyed the hospitality here this evening. 2-2 the count, 2 outs. Pickles down to the last strike. Tying run at the plate. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung onto the bouncer right towards Camden Orem. Snags it, runs it over to first. Underhands to Tristan Gomez, who took over defensively. 1-3 the putout. And that'll do it for the Pickles and tonight's ball game. Your final numbers on the scoreboard tonight for the visiting Ridgefield Raptors: 5 runs on 9 base hits and 1 error. Your home team, Portland Pickles, 3 runs on 9 hits and no errors. Ridgefield Raptors take the series by a score of 2-1. Pickles fans, we will be back at it here tomorrow night at Walker Stadium for a non-league game as we host the Gresham Grey Wolves. It is Goonies night and Rockin' the Walk tomorrow night. Join us right around 7 o'clock. We'll have the broadcast on. It'll be good to hang out with y'all. Until then, have a good evening. We'll see y'all tomorrow.